pre-show. I'm Kyle Bossman.
There we go.
This is
We
my
got it.
stinky apartment. I realize you probably have a lot of questions right
I don't know
now.
if you guys know this
Like,
guy. I
who is
feel like
this
I know
guy?
this guy.
Not that important.
I watch him.
Is this the show? No. Just to be clear, this is the pre-show. This is you and me for the next 20 minutes getting excited about opening night live proper.
Ah.
That one is gonna look nice. That one's got Jeff Keighley. That one's got a budget. It's gonna be fancy looking. Not like this. And then you might be thinking, wait, is the next 20 minutes just this guy with his headband talking to me about
Headband!
No. It's going to be some of that, but most of the show is trailers. We have world premiere trailers right here for the pre-show.
Oh, okay.
My job is just to smile at you and fill time in between trailers. In fact, we should, I think, start off with a trailer. We'll talk about opening night live. It's going to be big.
I was
and fun
about to
enough,
say, should we
but I feel like
skip?
the best way to kick off a pre-show is just to get right into one. Our first world premiere trailer is a game that was just announced earlier this year at an Inside Xbox event from Bandai Namco. This is Scarlet Nexus.
I like Kyle. I like that dude.
You have to be prepared for anything.
This was it premiered at the Xbox event, this game.
We have to work together.
Or the world will be destroyed. We have so many different powers.
Let's do this. You have your ways of doing things, and I have mine.
It does have a cool art style. I don't mind it. It doesn't, it's not like I'm not feeling like hype, but interested would be how I'd call it. Still don't know a lot about it, even from that trailer. Oh, wait, I think...
If you're just now joining us,
Hang
this
on.
is the Gamescom Opening Night Live 2020 pre-show.
Remove filter.
It was a trailer for a video game and not an anime.
I had
And
green
I'm Kyle
screen on
Bossman
that whole
recording.
scene. That's
For
why
the
some of the
next 20
colors
minutes,
funny.
Less than, much less than now, we are counting down the minutes until the big show, Opening Night Live, in which you're going to get fresh looks.
All right,
at
that looks a bit better
Fall Guys
now.
Season 2, Destiny 2. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War was just announced yesterday. We're already going to see more of that tonight. Lots of things to see. Cindy Goodman from IGN is going to be giving out the Gamescom awards for Best PC Game, Best PlayStation Game, Best Xbox Game, as well as talking about some brand new shows from IGN that they are debuting this week at Gamescom. Lots of stuff in ONL. It is going to be a chunky, thick show.
ONL.
In the meantime, for this pre-show, it is time now for another world premiere on our end. The game next that we're going to see is called Quantum Error. And parents, let me warn you now. It's time to put the kids to bed. Because it's about to get scary as hell in here.
Quantum Error, never heard of
I
it.
don't care if you're in the Western Hemisphere and it is the afternoon. Put the kids to bed.
Put the kids to bed in the afternoon.
Finally, we did it.
I saw a PlayStation logo. Is it exclusive though?
That artifact you recovered.
I like this type of game already. Ooh, spooky, spooky.
The answer to all our questions.
I like.
We can control them now.
I definitely don't feel Doom, no.
Use them to travel the stars.
I feel more Resident Evil than Doom.
Humanity's reach will be
Oh, Is the sound okay? Can you guys hear the show all right? I forgot to turn that up. You just did say Nerfer.
We've got a lot more world exclusive trailers to go, more pre-show to go, an interview with Jeff Keighley. Next up, we have a car brand synonymous with racing and innovation and a key partner of Gamescom for years, Ford. They're about to exclusively reveal the first ever car made with gamers for gamers. Check it out.
Let me know if that's too loud now.
Everyone knows racing. In 2019, we brought our love of racing to gaming, and Team Fordzilla was born. And that was just the beginning. In May, we launched Project P1 to design a car in collaboration with gamers for gaming. This project was a global first, and our designers let their imagination go wild. So on to our first global announcement. Please welcome our first ever Team Fordzilla Project P1 model.
What is the point of making a car for gamers? What does that even mean? I don't get... I'm thinking, why? Why? Who can it, like, is it just in a game or is it a car you can buy? That doesn't look good anyway.
And now our second global announcement. You got us so excited with Project P1.
Why?
We are now committing to make a real world version of this groundbreaking car.
Why? Why?
If I didn't have
Alana?
games, I guess I would just be writing a lot more. Video games and writing are absolutely my two favorite passions, and I just managed to combine them into a job. So I feel like, honestly, I probably would have finished a couple of books.
If there was no game, what else would I do? I mean, I like tech, but
I don't know his name. I don't know
to do
him.
things on the technology, and so if I can't play things, if I wasn't into gaming, yeah, it'll be a lot of TV watching.
If there's out there
Yeah.
a universe where I'm not a gamer, then I probably would start to game.
Movies.
I will try something to put some
Julian,
smile
I don't
on
know
the
him.
face of everyone.
I would watch a lot more movies.
Yeah, I'd watch more movies and
read more
TV.
books, and get bored.
Yeah. I'd be more
Welcome
bored.
back to the Opening Night Live pre-show.
You answer it, Kyle.
This is only the second year of ONL existing, but I think it is safe to say that this year's will be unconventional. So to tell us what to expect from the show this year, please welcome Jeff Keighley. We are now joined by Jeff Keighley, host and executive producer of Opening Night Live. How you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing great, Kyle.
The headband's gone.
I'm doing okay. So back in April,
And he's
Gamescom
wearing a
said
different
we're going
t-shirt.
digital this year. When did you start thinking about ONL and how that's going to look?
Well, we knew last year we were going to do another ONL this year because it was a big success, but yeah, we had no idea what format it was going to take. Normally we are in Cologne. This year we're doing it from Los Angeles, but I actually... Gamescom came to me and said,
Kyle is a strange dude with that. I
It's
see what you guys are
digital
saying.
event for the whole world, so even if we don't have something physically in Germany, we still want to do this show with you. And I said I was doing Summer Game Fest, and maybe we can bring all these things together to create this grand finale for the show. And all summer I was really hoping to do a show that was a little bit bigger than I've been, broadcasting from home here for many months, and I wanted to do something with kind of a set and a little bit of spectacle to it, and bring the whole industry together, and that's what we're gonna do.
So is it going to be just as long as a regular show?
Yeah, we have like 2 hours of stuff to show folks.
2
from across the
hours?
industry, like the big stuff, the biggest games out there, like Call of Duty, and then a lot of really, interesting titles.
He's staring into
Of
your
course, we're gonna
soul.
have, some amazing next-gen
And does
stuff
that
for
feel
the show.
creepy, or is it,
Fall Guys season
hey,
2,
Kyle?
which, has become a thing over the past couple of weeks. So it's really fun to have like the big and the small and the surprises and next gen all blended together. But yeah, it's a full-blown show, 2 hours.
Is it going to be just back-to-back trailers, or are you going to do some interviews and demos?
You will definitely see trailers. You will see some extended gameplay demos of some titles as well. There will be a few interviews with a couple of developers. We've got some special guests. And one thing I will say kind of right out of the gate is that this is not sort of wall-to-wall shock and awe announcements.
It's
of
worse.
Games similar to
Worse
last
with
year
the
at
headband.
Gamescom. We have some really big updates.
Definitely
on games that
creepy. Oh,
fans are
poor
excited
Kyle.
about and meaningful. But you know, the kind of big surprise announcements. We have a few things in the show, and you know, we have lots of great things planned for the Game Awards. But similar to last year, this is really a showcase of like big holiday games coming next year that you know about. So you know, I would tell people to set their expectations to be really meaningful updates on existing games versus blowing you away with you know, surprise shock announcements.
Great. Jeff, I'm personally looking forward to the show.
Well, me too. It's been really fun to build this, but you know, even working with our team, it's been challenging.
It's funny because I just watched him stream like yesterday or the day before, and he's had a haircut. So I don't know why he didn't get the haircut before the show. He's had a haircut. His hair's Kyle's hair's different right now. I think that's true.
Have a set, and you'll
I
see
think
we've
it was
got,
a
like,
haircut.
screens and lights, and it's. If we do it right, we're going to hopefully create that magic moment that we haven't felt this summer, right? And a lot of the events this summer have been pre-taped, and they've been great and lots of cool game info, but I really wanted to do something live with a lot of energy to it. So if we do things right, that's what people are about to see.
Very cool. Good luck with everything.
Thanks, Kyle. Thanks for hosting the pre-show.
I'm doing my best. So just so we're all on the same page about what just happened, that was basically
definitely
an interview
different.
with my boss using questions that I mostly already know the answers to. So considering all that, I think that went pretty well. Next up, we do have another.
It's different, like no headphones. The mic's in a different, like not right in his face. Bit of a wider angle. He is a nice guy. I like him. Dirt 5, meh. That was Jeff Keighley. He's one of the biggest names when it comes to video games media, Sneds, Jeff Keighley. And the guy that was interviewing him is Kyle Bossman, formerly part of Easy Allies. He just recently left Easy Allies, which are like a video games media company. And this is opening night live from Gamescom, which is usually held in Germany as this big event where like gamers go to the event. Usually they have thousands and thousands of people go to this event, but obviously it's only a digital event this year with the whole COVID mess. The chat thing with the question marks. Think of E3. Do you guys know what E3 is? It's a similar event to E3, except it's in Germany.
So you think like a vampire bit a car and sucked out gas?
Yeah, that was weird. I agree, Kyle.
To be continued. It is now time for the part of the pre-show that I've been reading your live comments. I see them right now. Everybody's blowing up, demanding Kyle's 10 reasons to be excited for Opening Night Live. Well, let's kick it off. Reason number 10 to be excited for Opening Night Live 2020, feeling excited for next gen again. Number 9, Jeff Keighley wardrobe reveal. Number 8 reason to be excited for Opening Night Live 2020, Destiny trailers are usually pretty good. Number 7, it will mean this pre-show is finally over. Number 6, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Number 5 reason to be excited for ONL 2020, Shadow Drops?
Shadow Drops I like. Do we get Shadow Drops?
4, Fall Guys Season 2. Number 3 reason to be excited for ONL 2020, actual gameplay from a mysterious PlayStation 5 exclusive. Ooh. Number 2, Everything else in my life sucks right now. And the number one reason to be excited for Opening Night Live 2020, Jeff Keighley said it's gonna be good. We have one
close,
final
Mrs.
World
Al,
Premiere trailer
close.
to show off, and this trailer is an announcement of a Switch version of a popular game from 2018 that can only be described as Dinosaursy. Enjoy.
What? Dinosaursy? I confused. Oh, I love this game.
Things are going to turn out differently, huh?
Jurassic Park Evolution or whatever it's called. This was cool.
Because they believed that they were in control.
I was addicted to this for a hot minute.
Well, here's the thing. Humanity is desperate for
Putting it on Switch.
We are seduced by it, but we never really possess it. You see, life can be tenacious.
I think this is on Game Pass. If you get a chance, check this out on Game Pass. It's really cool. I think it's Game Pass.
And what makes us such unique creatures?
I love it. Loved it.
Is knowing the power
I'm done with it.
of what we're up against and still believing that we can win.
Oh, those tornadoes. God damn. If it's not on Game Pass, then it was a free game with Games with Gold a while ago. Maybe that's what it was.
That's it.
Either way, I know I didn't pay
you
for it
in
and I
this
played
very
it.
Pre-show, please be excited for the actual Opening Night Live, in which you'll see some Destiny.
That
2,
went really
some
quick.
Fall Guys Season 2. You'll
The
see
pre-show
Black
went
Ops
really
Cold War,
quick.
That mysterious PlayStation 5 demo. Some things we've probably never heard of before. I think it's going to be a very good show. I'm personally excited about it.
Not
Me,
Games with Gold.
I should thank you actually for putting up with my nonsense for the last 20 minutes. It is appreciated, but seriously, enjoy the show.
Did my...
What's the plan?
Why is it doing that again?
A world when we feel out of place, disconnected, and
Is that
divided.
being weird with the sound for you guys?
Do we have what it takes
All right, I'm going in.
to be heroes?
What we're doing here could change things forever.
Tonight, we bring the world together.
You're with us now.
We celebrate who we are
This is humanity's chance to repent.
and what we are.
I think it fixed.
I'm with you every step of the way.
The future of gaming. Welcome to Gamescom Opening Night Live.
Yeah, I think it's okay now.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jeff Keighley.
Jeff Keighley.
And welcome to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2020. Now, this year, Gamescom is, of course, a little different than normal, and I hope all of you and your families are safe and healthy at home. In 2020, games have
Those jeans are
comforted and
super
connected
tight,
us
Jeff.
more than ever. And with the launch of PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X later this year, games are only going to get better. Well, all summer, I was hopeful we could get to this very moment, a big live showcase filled with more than 35 games to kick off Gamescom 2020. Tonight, you'll get a first look at Fall Guys Season 2 and an extended gameplay demo
Good gravy.
of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart for PlayStation 5. Plus, we might have a couple surprises along the way, too. But before we start, I want to acknowledge and thank all the game developers, marketers, and publishers who have worked under challenging circumstances to keep us entertained. This show is nothing without them or my production team, and doing a show at this scale safely is not easy, especially when all of you at home have some pretty insane expectations. I hope tonight reminds you why you love to play games. And with that, we're going to move
Why
on
we
to
love
our
to play
first game
games.
with a
I like
game
that
was
sentiment.
Just announced yesterday, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. And joining me is Dan Vondrak from Raven to tell us about the game and give you an exclusive sneak peek. Dan, how you doing?
Good, Jeff. Thanks for having me here. This has been a dream project for us to work on from nearly the beginning of development. We knew Black Ops Cold War was going to be a direct
smashed my
sequel to
disc.
Black
Sorry
Ops
about that.
1, and we loved the idea of returning to the pillars built the Black Ops franchise: deniable operations, conspiracy grounded in history, and that shadowy world of paranoia.
Hey,
And
Sanvi,
we get
good
to
morning,
mix
buddy.
all
How are
those
ya?
Together, drop the player
Not you,
into the
Siri.
1980s at the height of the Cold War, and it's really something that we know would feel relevant to today and also uniquely Black Ops.
Well, you start playing with Black Ops, everyone wants to know characters. We saw yesterday in the reveal trailers, some familiar faces. So, Woods, Mason, break it down. How does this fit into the Black Ops canon? You said it's a direct sequel, so are we going to see a lot of familiar faces?
Yeah, part of the fun in making this game was bringing back the iconic characters like Woods and Hudson and Mason and seeing how all those personalities mix with some of the new characters. So the campaign takes place in 1981, and we love that we've been able to have so many connections to the original Black Ops and really be that direct sequel.
I'm not a Call of Duty guy, but I'd love to play the campaign. But they always cost like $100 or $110 sometimes over here. And I'm not paying that much to play what's probably a 3, 4, 5-hour campaign.
One of the driving forces from early in development was to say, let's take this Black Ops thrill ride and infuse it with some player choice and some player freedom. Anything we can do to give the player a little more ownership over their experience. So that starts with allowing the player to create their own character for the Cold War campaign. They can name them and pick a military background and really pretend they are that Black Ops soldier that they want to be. From there, we
no. I'm talking about Australian prices, buddy.
Optional objectives, multiple
the
paths,
normal standard edition is $100 in Australia, mate.
Fun to find that balance between the hard-driving Call of Duty action and these more non-linear experiences.
That's why I said here.
Inside some of the missions.
Believe it or not, I live in Australia.
Comes the player wanting to feel that impact. So some of those choices earlier in the game and some towards the end will actually shape the ending of the narrative of the campaign.
All right, so multiple endings to this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not weird, Nerf. $100 is a standard game price.
Has always been willing to take risks, and we all know they did some of this in Black Ops 2. And with our story and with these features, we loved playing homage to those early Black Ops games.
Oh, yeah, I remember the numbers. All right. Well, Dan, we are excited to see more of it. I know multiplayer reveal is coming in September, but since you got a Switch there, maybe you could flip the switch on something exclusive for us. What are you going to show us?
Yeah, absolutely. This is really exciting because
I think that's their connection being buffery there. That's not mine.
Studio. This is a scene from earlier in the game, and it's a critical point that really shows the narrative of the world, shows this threat that our heroes are going to be.
Although I just paid $130 for bloody Avengers. If anyone wants to help me,
1943.
hint.
Detailed information
$130.
Was stolen from
That's probably not even going to be good.
By the Russian spy known as Perseus. 1968, the Vietnam War. Viet Cong soldiers orchestrated by Perseus attempted to.
Sanvi, we just finished playing Tell Me Why earlier on this stream. I definitely recommend it.
We acquired intel that Perseus is in play again and planning an attack on the West. Perseus. The CIA's analysts consider him to be the single largest threat to the free world.
Mr. Hudson.
Why do you wish you were Australian?
We're also aware he's more myth than fact. I mean, personally, I think he's nothing more than the Russian boogeyman.
General Haig, allow me to introduce the man best suited to respond to that. CIA clandestine special officer Russell Adler. He's one of the few people who even come close to capturing Perseus.
Mr. Adler,
what's his name?
Why
Is it
should we
Redford?
take this Perseus threat seriously?
Yeah, we are, Rach.
Yeah, then a lot of innocent people are gonna die. Why do you say that?
Sir.
Every time Perseus has come into play, it's shifted the balance of the Cold War. After 13 years of silence, if he's active, something big is gonna happen. Something that will affect the free world.
I love these campaigns. I'm just not going to spend that much just for the campaign. When they really usually focus on the multiplayer, obviously, for obvious reasons. But this looks cool.
Mr. President.
Sir.
Mr. President.
Mr. President, this is Jason Hudson and Russell Adler.
I know their names. Who do you think approved their last mission?
Oh, because it's 1981.
Is the threat real?
Yes, sir, we believe it is.
Can you stop Perseus?
We can, sir. I've already submitted the requisition for my team.
Sir, their requests are highly irregular. Most likely illegal if the press gets a hold.
What the hell are you talking about?
This is cool.
You know who we are?
Every mission we go on is illegal.
Sergeant Woods, plausible deniability is the backbone of our work.
Al, we're talking about preventing an attack on the free men and women of the world. Give Mr. Adler whatever he wants. Gentlemen, you've been given an important task.
Yeah, no shit, 47.
Protecting our very way of life from a great evil. There is no higher duty. There is no higher honor. And while few people will know of your
Margot
struggles,
Robbie is one of Sned's
rest
reasons for being
the
wanting to be
entire
Australian.
free world will benefit. I know you won't fail us.
But Margot Robbie may as well be American. Does she even live here? Like, it's not like being Australian means you get to meet her.
Tonight we have some new game announcements for you guys as well, including this one, a new next-gen narrative action-adventure game from Reflector Entertainment in Montreal.
Narrative.
It's called Unknown 9. The game tells the story of Haruna, a woman raised on the streets of India and haunted by visions of her own death. Haruna struggles to understand her mysterious innate abilities to manipulate the unseen. Check out this first look.
Ooh. Oh, I didn't change my stream title or anything. I'm gonna quickly do that. I'll just change the category. That'll do. Aussie women are stunning, you reckon? I played Call of Duty multiplayer before it was cool. Before it was cool. Call of Duty 2 was my jam. Call of Duty 2 is one of my favorite games ever, actually. Oh, Rage. I'm sure you're just being modest. That looks interesting. Interesting.
All right,
showing my age, Nerfa.
One of this year's biggest games has been Doom Eternal. Tonight, we've got an exclusive first look at the campaign expansion called The Ancient Gods Part 1. Check this out.
I never get excited about DLC, or almost never. I probably won't play this, even though I enjoyed Doom Eternal. Now Mrs. L's showing her age. I thought so, Rach. I thought so. Taking the piss, as we say. Yeah, APOG, are you playing it early on September 1st? I'm going to play it on stream on September 1st. At 5 a.m. I'm playing it.
Marks the 25th anniversary of a legendary game studio, BioWare. Tonight, Casey Hudson and the team wanted to give everyone around the world a little taste of what's next. Casey, over to you.
Hey Jeff, it's great to see you again. You know, 6 years ago, we were on the stage with you
Ooh.
at the 2014 Game Awards, accepting the Game of the Year for Dragon Age Inquisition.
Oh, I want another Dragon Age.
We've been imagining new ways to use next-generation technology to bring the world and characters of Dragon Age to life.
Yes!
We're still in early production, but we thought it was time
Still
to give you
early.
the first look at how BioWare's passionate team of developers are crafting
We-
this very special.
We're gonna get a look at the new Dragon Age? Oh shit, I just smacked everything again. I'm not used to this setup. What? What?
I've been at BioWare for a really long time, so I've got to see it grow up and turn from a company of 35 people to a company of more than 300 people.
Don't get excited, says APOC. He's seen this.
Amazing stories to be told with other people. I love that character so much.
We're very experimental.
I love Dragon Age Inquisition.
So we're always coming up with new stuff.
We're always trying to improve, innovate, and bring new characters to life for our players and fans to enjoy.
Dragon Age Inquisition is still the theme on the back of like my Xbox home screen.
The world of Dragon Age really has got it all. It's got frontier stories, it's got mystery, it's got hard-boiled detective stories. And of course, it's all wrapped up in kind of a fantasy setting.
You really feel like you're the hero in the Dragon Age world and you're saving people.
Dragon Age to me is a wonderful world to play in.
I don't know what you guys are talking about though. This is exciting.
About the future.
I mean, maybe they're not ready to show gameplay, but that's okay.
An original world, original flora, original wildlife, original architecture. That makes it fun to explore and discover.
I'm hyped for this
In
game.
Dragon Age, you get an opportunity to see new things, new places, and interact with people who lived and grew up in these spaces as well.
For the game we're working on now, we want to tell a story. What happens when you don't have power? What happens when the people in charge aren't willing to address the issues?
The things that you can expect in the next installment are going to be stories that focus on the people around you and the friends and family you make.
Something that we'll be able to look forward to in Dragon Age is a really close relationship with game characters who really become real for you.
We want characters to either be loved or hated. One of the best examples of that is Solus. Half the community wants to kill him, half the people want to marry him, then another part wants to do both.
They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
Look where he's having to record that.
Has been one of the forerunners in using
Not in a
motion
recording
magic
studio.
technology, and that makes it way more realistic when you're looking at the characters and the way they walk and move and interact in the world.
Players want that suspension of disbelief that this wonderful collection of digital pixels is actually a living, breathing soul.
No, it's okay.
Forget the dog, that beard.
That's the good kind of rumble.
I actually design bosses. I help with the creature design team as well. So I do all of like the big threats that you have to go up against.
Nobody dies on my watch.
That's a proper recording room.
Choice is a big part of what Dragon
I
Age
like
is
this
as a
look.
franchise. The decisions you make can affect change in the world.
Decision making can mean that a party member lives or a party member dies. And it means owning your outcome and reactivity to the choices that you do make.
I just love the possibilities that Dragon Age offers us, and I'm excited to explore a lot more of them.
F Solus?
Potential is what gets you up in the morning. It's a fantastic opportunity every time.
And it works 60% of the time, every time.
Next up, it's time for something special.
I love it. Has he got like a set in his house, this guy? Back to the Future, what?
Great Scott! I think there's been a serious miscalculation.
Wow, wait, you're, what's his name? Back to the Future?
I'm Emmett Brown.
Dr. Brown. Dr. Brown.
Not in medicine, and certainly not that quack from Rick and Morty.
Yeah, we know who you are, but what are you doing here?
I did come back from
Come on, stop being such a downer, APOC.
On August 27th, 2020, because it's imperative we launch Surgeon Simulator 2 right now.
Yeah.
And what
Okay, you were right, APOC.
Simulator?
During the mid-20th century, some friends of mine from Bernardshire University invented a state-of-the-art medical training facility, otherwise known as the Surgeon Simulator Training Program. Now,
alright, APOC was actually right.
digitize the experience.
Yeah, Back to the Future's exciting. Surgeon Simulator.
Program through your computer and then be medically trained from the comfort of your keyboard. And it's available as
Yeah.
Great Scott! This very moment.
I like that. I like
want a world premiere, a few examples.
the drop. Shadow drop. Not gonna play the game.
Test subjects who have already completed the course.
So you're saying a world premiere will save our future?
Only time will tell. And speaking of time, I'm off to another world premiere, Avengers 26, The Return of the Son of Thanos, opening 2077. And with that, I hope the fame
Avengers 26, 2077.
Make sure you play Surgeon Simulator 2. Now, doctor's orders.
I love it. I do love it. APOC was kind of right.
Somebody give him a little pat on the head. Where does this part go? We got it. He looks good as new.
Yeah.
The good armor, bring it in here. We're dying. He's dying.
I'm blocking them. I could see some good streams happening with this game. Not with me. I probably won't, but Jack. I don't know how that doesn't tie in with Back to the Future though.
Doc Brown.
Love you, APOC.
Jacksepticeye playing Surgeon Simulator. Only on opening night live. All right, well, if you thought that crossover was kind of crazy, wait until you get a load of this next game announcement.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't think anyone probably saw it coming. Check this out.
What's this? What is this? Dead by Daylight. I think there's some zombies. Alright, Nerfa, you don't need to keep repeating it, buddy. But you're right.
Tonight is
no,
just
thank
the start
you.
of Gamescom 2020.
No, thank you.
Over the next 3 days, there are more streams from IGN and Webedia with in-depth looks at games, a digital cosplay contest, and some special new shows.
We like to be more positive here in the chat here, guys.
Gamescom this year is Gamescom
Well, I do anyway.
Now, which you can check out
I appreciate positivity.
Global. Now, one game you'll hear more about later on IGN's post-show is this one, a return of two classic characters that I love. Check this out.
What do we got? What do we got?
In a world gone strange, one elite force stands against the darkness.
Okay, looks a bit strange so far.
Use some help.
Here, slip on this
Oh.
for effect.
Hey, no worries, Brookie. Hope you got some sleep. Sam and Max, is that what they are? Ooh, no new members in the army so far today, but we're only
all right. And now
96 members away from 2K Day.
For ONL from IGN, please say hello to Sydney Goodman.
Thank you, Jeff. What's up, everyone? I'm Sydney Goodman, and I am thrilled to be here. Gamescom is always such a fun event, and throughout the show tonight, I'll be telling you about all the different ways that IGN is involved in this year's festivities. But first, I have an award to announce. The winner of Best Nintendo Switch Game is Little Nightmares 2. Huge congratulations.
Little Nightmares 2, I can't wait to play that.
I'm going to be here for all of Gamescom with great shows such as the Gamescom Studio, where you can find me and my co-hosts for all day long games content, interviews, dev talks, and more. Plus, we have Gamescom Awesome Indies, the show with and for indie developers. That premieres Saturday, August 29th at 7 p.m. Central.
Thanks for the look, Brookie.
So be sure to tune in for more announcements
sneaky
and
bastard.
special guests. And now, let's go back to Jeff for our next big world premiere.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sid. We are so excited to see what's in the Gamescom studio and also Awesome Indies. And I'm going to be
It's not only on Switch APOC.
Tomorrow, so looking forward to
I already know that. It's already been announced, that game.
In the next World of Warcraft expansion, players will journey beyond the mortal world of Azeroth to a place where no living soul has set foot before. The Shadowlands, the afterlife of an entire
I definitely can't say I care about this one either.
The infinite realms of the Shadowlands are watched over by different factions, known as covenants, each holding dominion over a different aspect of the afterlife. And depending on how someone lived their mortal life, they may end up as part
that was
of
announced
these
like
covenants when they cross
last
over
year
into
or
the
something.
Shadowlands. Today, we're excited to give
I
you a
think
closer
APOC.
look at the noble and pure Kyrian covenant from the realm of Bastion, who are charged with carrying the souls of the dead into the beyond. So sit back and get ready for the world premiere of Bastion, the first in Blizzard Entertainment's new 4-part series of animated shorts called Afterlives. Enjoy.
What? Is this about a cartoon, not a game? An animated series, they just said. My care factor is pretty damn low. They could change my mind, though.
Light, save my soul.
Uther.
Where am I?
Welcome to Bastion. You led a truly selfless life, and for that, you have been chosen.
Chosen?
To shed your mortal burdens and join the ranks of the Ascended, serving to ferry the souls of the dead unto the Shadowlands.
I serve the light, and my work is not done. There is an evil that must be...
There is no evil here. The darkness was sealed within the Maw long ago.
You're wrong. He destroyed my home, murdered my people and my king. He must be punished.
You are an aspirant now.
You are an
ass. Accept your new purpose.
You're an ass.
Purge yourself of this desire for vengeance.
What I desire is justice. Justice.
Devos, why are you training this soul? It is beneath your station as a paragon.
He cannot let go. He continues to demand retribution for his death.
And this concerns you? Many souls take eons to ascend.
Yes, but this one seems broken, Thenios.
Broken.
Unlike any soul I have seen. I have begun to wonder whether he was deemed worthy of Bastion. By mistake.
Be careful, Devos.
Yeah, this is not doing anything for me, guys. Like,
in time, he will.
Even the animation, like the non-moving, like sort of just still images with talking, doesn't doesn't do it for me.
we train.
Until you are ready to ascend.
And what is keeping me from ascension?
Nothing but the memory of your mortal life.
How can I forget when I can still...
Yeah, exactly, Sandy. And be, if you were, invested in World of Warcraft, then probably a different story.
Is wounded? Who did this to you?
He was my student. He betrayed us all.
Show me.
Hey, good night, 47. Thanks for hanging out, bud. Hope you had a good night. Getting late over there, I know that.
His blade were unmistakable. This dark agent runs free on a mortal world with the power of the Maw itself in hand. Our realm is imperiled.
Impossible. The Maw is inescapable. You must return to the path.
If he had purged his life, we never would have known of this calamity. The path is flawed.
Enough! The order of the Shadowlands depends on the execution of our eternal charge. You will abandon this course.
As you command, my Archon. Uther!
Oh, yeah. All the best with it, Smithy. Good night to you as well.
I thought I was not ready.
Thanks for hanging out, though, bud. Good to see you, mate.
Punished.
I do.
Big reminder, the podcast recording tomorrow night, guys, or tomorrow. We won't even have started the podcast by this time tomorrow, though, because I gotta wait for my co-host Fox to wake up.
The moment he falls, we will claim him.
I see. Only darkness before me.
Now, cast him into the maw. Return him to the darkness he served. His eternal suffering awaits.
He was my student.
Remember what he did and take your vengeance.
Not vengeance. Justice.
What's the difference? Vengeance and justice. That's a story for another day. Hey, at least I didn't fall asleep during this trailer. That is like someone in chat said, that was a long bit. That was a long bit for something I don't have any invested interest in.
Now, we know many of you can't wait to experience Shadowlands, and our friends at Blizzard want you to know the wait is almost over.
Now what? Nerfa, I know you've seen the show. You said you weren't going to spoil anything. Stop saying things that are coming, okay, bud? More World of Warcraft stuff. Doesn't matter, Nerfa. I don't want you to comment on what's coming up, okay?
October 27th, it is official. And we have so much more opening night live still to go for you. Ratchet & Clank, PlayStation 5, much more. Stay tuned. All right, but now it's time for the announcement of a new universe that is coming to gaming for the first time with a project from a Canadian studio. Check this out.
Have returned. They corrupted, divided, conquered.
What's this?
Until finally.
Is that mine or theirs? Stuffing up. It's not mine. That's their feed. That's their feed. That is not my stream, guys. And I can tell it's their feed because the video timer on the video is running smooth. That's their video doing that. Hey, good timing. Lizzie Murph, thank you for the raid, you legend. That is their feed. This is not my stream doing that. That's their feed. Hey, look at all the legends hopping in here.
I had some masked fun with.
What is going on with this, though? Fix your feed.
Crash, of course. Let's bring him out, everybody. Crash Bandicoot.
I'll see if this fixes. Hey! Was that Sydney? Come on, fix your damn video. How are you, Liz? How are you guys? Crazy Hazy, Mecha Sprite, welcome in, you bloody legends. This is not my stream stuffing up here. This is them. I don't know if I can fix it. It says the video is running fine. So their recording recorded it this way, if that makes sense. And this is from the Gamescom YouTube channel. Let's see how bad it is. How's your stream, Lizimith?
Tell us more about what we just saw. I'm joined.
What we just saw. What did we just see? It's been running pretty good until now. Nice, Lizzie Miff.
Around Cologne, but what he was playing
crashed for a narrative.
What I could see.
In time to the
tell me if I'm wrong here, APOC, but
was actually testing on Crash and Coco before the.
Oh, here we go. It's fixed itself anyway. Hopefully.
These devious puzzle rooms.
But the video was running, like the video was running fine. Like I was watching the seconds tick up normally.
We can't wait to.
It wasn't like buffering or anything. Hey, Mike the Potato, welcome in.
That was a challenge, so I can't imagine how nefarious these are. How are they going to be graded into the game? Are they optional, like offshoot stuff, or how do you get to them?
Sure. So players actually have to collect the flashback tapes in the levels themselves. They're an object to pick up, and to actually pick them up, they have to reach them in the level without dying. It's kind of our homage to the death routes from the original trilogy. So players have to reach these objects in the level, pick them up, and then once they get them, they'll get access to these unique levels.
So this is Crash 4, right? That they're showing now. I don't even keep up with it. Alpha's back. G'day, Alpha.
What do they get to do in them?
Oh, it was Alpha that said that.
One of the things that we did was
not
we
APOC, sorry.
These as, like I said, puzzle rooms. Really kind of fun, nefarious, devious ways for Crash to really express that pure plumbing kind of aspect of gameplay that we know and love about the franchise.
While this is playing, because I don't care about Crash 4, give me 1 second, guys. I'm just grabbing a drink. 1 sec.
This is the moment when Cortex is really excited about the prospect of Crash being on his team, because Crash was originally crewed by Cortex, and so this is a weird point in time that's never really been explored in things before.
Awesome. All right, well, Crash 4, it's about time. Looks phenomenal, Lou. We cannot wait to check it out in October. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Awesome. All right, well, we will be right back after this for more Gamescom Opening Night Live.
I have become terror. The unseen predator.
Ooh, they finished on Crash. What's this? What's this?
That obliterates without warning. Alone, the hordes.
Yeah, crazy. How you been, bud?
Before me. But together, this entire planet will fear us. The anomaly alters us, each in our own ways, yet we are drawn down the same road, into the dark heart of creation.
Does anyone know what this is yet? Did they say?
We will find the source, whatever it holds, whatever it takes.
God of War? No, no. There's guns. There's not guns in God of War, is there? Yeah, going good, Crazy. Going good. I got your reply this morning, Hazy. I didn't get a chance to reply before I started streaming, bud. Oh shit, did I just miss where they said what it was? I totally missed. I'm sorry.
Enter a contender.
Oh, Hyperscape now. I know what this one is.
Leave as a champion. This is it.
Hey, no worries, Lizimith. Thank you so much for that raid. Can we get a shout out for Lizimith, by the way? If one of my mods could put a shout out in the chat. Have a hey, good luck at work too. Thank you for the raid. Really, really good of you to think of me. Thank you so much, Lizimith. Hope you have a great day. Hang on, it's like late at night. You work a night shift, Lizimith. It was Outriders. Gotcha. Thanks, Nerfer. I've heard of Outriders. Rightio. Not sure about this one, though.
Welcome to Necromunda. I can see you're new here. Let me
you got work in the morning. You got to get some sleep, of course, Liz. Don't worry. I just felt bad for you having to work night shift, but good luck either way. All right.
Causing trouble for the rich boys and girls, no matter how loud we are. And do we ever make some noise? Every Orlok says they could shoot the tail off a lashworm, and they'd splash your head from 20 paces for saying they couldn't.
I've got to say, there hasn't been much in this show that I'm excited about yet.
Armor, blood, skin, and will are of iron. It's a potent.
No, I think you were right, Nerf. I think it's Outriders. Outriders is the game.
Like you want to know about an all-female gang of psychopaths, drug dealers, killers, cloners, and oh, makes sense. And Escher will cut you up just for the fun of it. Goliaths.
Yeah, I think the other people had typos.
Anything smaller than them doesn't
what is
deserve
this?
to live. And they're just as happy filling you with lead as they are smashing you to pieces with a power maul.
This is an Australian narrator. That's an English narrator.
You can imagine what happens. Chaos. Gang warfare. For wealth. For power.
Pardon me.
Hell, sometimes just for fun. So, think you're ready? Necromunda Under High Wars comes to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC on September 8th.
Again, nothing I'm excited about there.
Jogos, além de realidades virtuais extremamente fidedignas e realistas,
I need to eat, so sorry guys, I'll be munching a bit here.
Formas mais expressivas e absurdas, quebrando cada vez mais esses paradigmas de formato de videogame que a gente tem e sendo usado mais
that was not Australian, Alpha.
Uma ferramenta de expressão artística.
I envision the future of gaming to be quite bright
not to me anyway.
and quite online. The next generation of console will clearly allow AAA and indie developers to build more creative-driven games that I hope will cover more diverse subjects.
I want to play all kinds of stories about people and places, both real and imagined. I want comedy games, I want autobiographical games. I really want to see what people can do with the medium.
Pro futuro dos games, eu vejo uma evolução, obviamente, gráfica, mas eu vejo ainda mais evolução na inteligência artificial e na maneira com a qual a gente interage com os games, tudo em busca de experiências mais imersivas.
Sure you were, Alpha. Sure you were.
You know, one of the things I love about opening night is that we can show you the biggest games in the industry and also smaller titles that should be on your radar. So pay attention to this next game. It comes from a team of 2 in Sweden, Tuxedo Labs. Over the
My
past
next door
2
neighbor's
years,
from
developer
India, Alpha.
Dennis Gustafsson has built his own game engine to realize his vision for a fully destructible game world. What he's building has absolutely blown me away, so I asked Dennis to prepare a special trailer just for tonight. I hope you're equally inspired by the ideas in this next game. Definitely one to watch. Teardown.
Teardown. Let's see. Are we excited? Will we be excited? It's interesting. A perfect heist. Ah. It's got like Minecraft vibes as well though, right? They're called pizza shapes.
Last year at Opening Night Live, we announced Little Nightmares 2 to the world. Well, the team at Tarsier Studios hasn't shown anything since, but that changes right now. Here is a first look at the gameplay.
This is what I'm excited
Little
for.
Nightmares 2, which is coming
Little
next
Nightmares is
February,
epic.
with more to come throughout the week at Gamescom, including a live demo on Gamescom Studio tomorrow.
Yeah, Mike. How are you, Potato, by the way, buddy? Good to see you, mate. Yeah, this is cool. I don't think I tried the change, Rach. I think you know, I don't think I ever tried them. But I'm glad the original's back, because there's why fix something that isn't broke? Am I right? Yeah, I didn't hear good things, Rach. But hell yeah, I can't wait to play this. I really loved the speedrun on Little Nightmares 1. I did it live on stream with you legends. Have you watched the show already, Crazy? you do that again. I didn't even need to see that. The trailer looks like just what I'd expect. I will play that game.
I'm WWE
Hey!
Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler, and I'm
The
reuniting
King.
with my old buddy Mauro Ranallo to bring you all the over-the-top action.
Mauro
in
Ranallo.
WWE 2K Battleground. Mamma mia!
I don't even know who that guy was. I know Jerry the King Lawler.
The game is over-the-top outrageous, with over 70 WWE superstars and legends brawling it out like never before. Oh no, hold on to your toupee, Mauro. Look out below. WWE is LIT. You know, I'm a little more old school than Mauro, so I can't wait to see these WWE legends teach these kids a thing or two. And you know what? Here's a closer look at the insane action. It's a great evening for WWE action.
Yeah, they're trying to go more arcade style. I don't know.
Man, it's so good to see the Bella
I'm not feeling it.
Now, let's keep this party rolling with another matchup.
Look out, Mauro. Mike, you hit a good point there that I didn't really pick up on when I was watching the trailer, but two-player. Little Nightmares 2 could be two-player. I see what you mean there. They had those two characters for some of the trailer there. I wonder, like, it'd be really cool to do co-op or something, wouldn't it?
This is an example of the pandemonium that you're going to experience when you head to the battlegrounds. Whew, that's a big toy hammer. Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Seth Rollins delivers the stomp. What a night. What a night. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Pre-order WWE 2K Battlegrounds today and brawl without limits.
No, Alpha, they said they've cancelled their normal, you know, simulation-style wrestling game after the failure of 2K20.
Hello again.
They'll come up with something else, but yeah.
So let's get right down to it. The winner of Best Action Adventure Game is Watch Dogs Legion.
The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
Ooh, you never say never, Terra. Welcome in, Terra. What do we got here? It's James Bond style. Star Wars?
Of the Best Action Game.
What was that last game? I really hope the campaign of Squadrons is actually alright. Because that I would love to play.
The winner of Best Multiplayer Game is Operation Tango.
I don't even know what that is.
It takes two to save the world.
It was Watch Dogs with the rocket coming out of the car's headlight.
I used to be an explorer.
Yeah, like it's game of the show, Sammy. It's not like best game. It's like they've gone and like looked at the games behind scenes and they're voting on their best game of the show. Of the event, not just this show that we're watching, but the whole Gamescom event.
Congratulations to all the winners. As I mentioned, IGN will be here for all of Gamescom with great shows and new ways for you to get all your gaming news. Check it out.
Gamescom 2020 is the heart of gaming. And
Pretty much, yeah.
Right here on IGN. We've turned
voting on the previews that they get to see behind the scenes.
Gamescom Now is your virtual show floor with up to the second live coverage. Gamescom Daily Show, Gamescom's first ever late night talk show, our Gamescom Awesome Indie Show, the freshest deep cuts in indie gaming, and finally the Gamescom Best of Show, including the Gamescom Awards.
This guy talking now, I really like Damon. He hosts a podcast called Game Scoop. I really like it.
And now it is time to talk about that Best Action Game winner, Star Wars Squadrons. This is a new immersive space combat game from Motive Studios.
That's him, Sammy, yeah.
Ultimate Star Wars pilot fantasy.
This game, I want to know more about this game. Scoop! But first,
across intense 5v5 multiplayer battles, as well as an all-new.
Speaking of podcasts, guys, we're about 26 hours away.
Today, we'll get
from my podcast going on again tomorrow.
By taking a brief look at one of the single-player missions featuring some light narration by the Motive.
Rachel, it's never too late, Rach. It's never too late. Go watch Star Wars 4: A New Hope. Go watch that. Now, no, after my stream rage, go watch that.
The Empire chose to destroy all.
That's how you get in on the bandwagon. That's the jump on point.
But the heroic pilots of the Rebel Alliance.
Ooh, Mike. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, Mike.
Show the Empire that we are not afraid. It was their bravery that ended Palpatine's reign and brought about our new republic. However, the Empire lives on, shattered though it may be. As I speak, Imperial forces are edging toward the Bormia sector, hoping to end our new republic before we find our footing. As their empire collapses, they try to tighten their grip. But the galaxy is changing, and you can be a part of it. With the help of brave and daring pilots, this war can end. Make a choice. Fly with the new republic. Change our galaxy for the better.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Hunka, narrative producer on Star Wars Squadrons. Our single-player story is one of daring pilots and deep-seated
Single-player story, that's what I want to hear.
Hunt down this Starhawk and eliminate it.
Gladly, Admiral Sloane.
Yeah!
Over the course of the story, you'll fly as two pilots on opposite sides of the war.
I'm playing this. I don't care what anyone says. I'm playing
Star
this.
Wars Squadrons, you'll have the option to experience every mission fully immersed in VR.
Wedge Antilles.
Not in VR.
I hear you're the reason I was able to finally get a comm through.
Today, we're giving you a glimpse of an early Imperial mission behind enemy lines.
One of our spies, Agent Thorne, has discovered vital intelligence on Project Starhawk. Your mission is to extract her from an orbital outpost above Hosnian Prime. Behind enemy
I'm more of a single player guy. I like co-op Rach, but I don't like competitive multiplayer.
When you've secured the area, you will escort the Gladius to the outpost, and our extraction team will acquire Agent Thorne. Once Thorne is secure,
I like having a beginning, a middle, and an end as well. I like experiencing a story in games. Oh, come on, Alpha. Come on. You banned yourself. Alpha just banned himself. Oh, good luck, Mr. Mark. Have a great sleep, buddy. Thanks for hanging out, mate.
Each mission will immerse you into the escalating conflict between the
yes,
Republic
yes.
and a shattered empire. Debrief with your squad mates between missions.
You're our new wingmate.
I want to see it.
All 8 starfighters and join the galaxy's finest.
I need you focused and ready to go.
From bombing runs at the Nadiri dockyards to setting a trap in the Xavian abyss, the story of these rival squadrons will push the war to the brink and define the galaxy for years to come. I look forward to seeing you in combat October 2nd.
I'm playing it. February. Wait. No, October. October!
That is not all EA has to share from
I'm playing
Galaxy far, far away today. At Star Wars Galaxy Edge, you can enter the world of Batuu, where you can visit Oga's Cantina or jump into the Millennium Falcon on a run to Smuggler's Cove. It was this incredible adventure at Disneyland Resort.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want, Mike.
Inspired
Yep, you can do that.
Latest game pack. Check this out.
No, October this year, Alpha. This year. It said, hang on, it said 10 of 2, 20. In Australia, when you write 10 of 2, that means 10th of February. But in America, you write 10 of 2, it means October 2nd. That's why, APOC. Do you still think I'm high? And we're doing the name algorithm for Alpha. Alpha. After Alpha just said it's going to be the worst game ever, what does the name algorithm think about that? Here we go. Alpha, name algorithm for you.
Computer says no.
What did you laugh at, Rach? What did you laugh at? You're like, I laughed so hard. What at? Hey, you called it, Alpha. Are you high? He still thinks I'm high. Never lies. Star Wars in The Sims 4, I couldn't care less. So that says September 8, 2020. Whereas my brain wants to call that the 9th of August, 2020.
There is even more Star Wars to come later in the show. Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga is up, and as we move into our second hour, we've got Fall Guys Season 2 still to come, the reveal of that, which I can't wait for you guys to see.
Yeah, I want to see what that's about.
A gameplay
but only if it's coming to Xbox.
Rift Apart for PlayStation 5. But right now, you might remember this next
I know, Mike, I know, but that's just what my brain reads. Hey, Mr. L, how you doing?
Event. And today, I'm excited to share a new announcement from the team. This interactive
Turtles 2, welcome in.
Stuck in a time loop.
Yeah, Kutango, hey, welcome back, bud.
Titles, and now they've added an absolutely all-star cast to the game. Here's
it was at this moment that he knew.
At 12 minutes.
He fucked up.
Alpha, you fucked up, or did I fuck up?
All right.
No, I'm saying it. They are saying that it might be coming to Xbox eventually, APOC. Fall Guys. Like, there's no exclusivity deals or anything. Like, the developers can decide to put it on Xbox when they want to.
Returning to its bud. Think of that bud.
Thanks for the biddies too, Alpha.
Look at it as a whole.
Oh, I know that feeling, Mr. Al.
Repeat these phrases. May you be free from suffering. May you be free from fear. May you know peace and joy.
I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing, Turtles, but good luck with whatever it is you're on that medication for. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, bud.
That's going to be a really special indie game. So glad to announce that here.
I think Mr. Al was talking about Star Wars Sims,
Awards, we
Mrs. Al.
Godfall, a new looter shooter coming to PlayStation 5 and PC from Counterplay. Tonight we've got a quick sneak peek of one of the new Valor plates with more footage coming.
When we did this one in ranking the hype, no one liked Godfall. No one wanted to, no one was really hyped for Godfall. Yeah, plus I want those achievements, APOC. Yeah, no. Oh, fair enough, Mrs. Al. Hey, Ash, thank you for the lurk.
We have much more ONL to
Welcome
come.
in, by the way.
Exclusive looks at Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, Fall Guys Season 2. Wait until you see what the Mediatonic guys are up to, and so much more. But first, I'm sure you saw that earlier this week, Heart of Deimos, Warframe's newest expansion, was released on PC, Xbox, and PS4. And today, it's also on Switch, all platforms. Here's a look at the Heart of Deimos.
Is this Warframe?
Expand.
Another Warframe expansion?
Tear the veil asunder. Subvert new territory to our sovereign will.
I'm glad that Warframe does so well, but it's, again, it's not for me.
But that was what it wanted too. It raged unchecked through metal, bone, flesh. Life. We are infested with it.
I don't know that one either, Sned. Sorry, bud.
What? Visitors?
Now, the gateway is failing.
But yeah, I would definitely play a new Super Lucky's Tale if you didn't play it originally.
The final heartbeat approaches.
Thank you, Mrs. L.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think, Mr. Al. I've played a bit of Warframe back in the day, but I haven't played it for years. It's not my, you know, as you guys know, it's not my style, but I think for a free-to-play game, I think they've done really, really well. See, and you can play that for free.
So many people have been discovering or rediscovering video games during lockdown, whether it be older people or bored teenagers or middle-aged parents who suddenly find they have to do something together.
Turn what on and off again, Alpha? I didn't.
I've given out more advice about video games in 2020 than any other time ever, and
what are you talking about, Alpha?
It's more important than ever that we keep making different, interesting things for folk to play.
A pandemia pela qual a gente está passando tem sido período difícil a todos. Então, nesse momento, eu acho que a gente precisa lembrar de mostrar mais empatia, demonstrar mais amor, mais carinho e saber que a gente vai sair dessa juntos. Vai ser difícil.
That is what I think about what's going on in my chat right now.
I hope everybody gets healthy and safely through this corona.
Mostly for you, Alpha.
Time. Care about other people and wear your masks.
Jogos são, na minha opinião pessoal, a forma de arte mais incrível de se expressar. Eles englobam tudo: música, arte, escrita, e você tem a chance de controlar e vivenciar essas experiências você mesmo. É mágico, é maravilhoso. Jogos.
I guess you had to be there, Alpha, because I can't remember what that has any reference to, even in the clip. I don't know, but who? That's on me, Alpha. There's no surprise there. I don't remember there being a problem with the controls in the first place, Big Sneds, on Super Lucky's Tale. Yeah, it's a robot with a frying pan. Cook me some lunch, robot with fish head. That is some weird character design. What am I watching? A mech fighting game. If you're into fighting games, this could be pretty cool. I'm not. Override 2, never heard of it. Never heard of Override 1. Should I have chat? A special crossover announcement coming September. It'll be Fortnite or some shit. Looked like it should have a crossover with Smash.
Guys, we're back officially into hour 2. We've got an hour more of great stuff to show you. Destiny 2 Beyond Light. Stasis, you're going to see a brand new look at that. Fall Guys Season 2 and Ratchet & Clank for PlayStation 5 and so much more across the next hour. Opening Night Live continues, and it just is the start of Gamescom 2020. But right now, on September 25th, Mafia Definitive Edition launches a comprehensive.
I'm thinking of playing
the original Mafia. Tonight, we've got the exclusive debut of the next trailer called A Life of Reward Too Big to Ignore, which deals with Tommy's induction into the Salieri crime family. Check this out.
But I'm not going to play this unless I hear that they are not. It's not super buggy like 2 is, which I have good feeling about this one because it's a complete remake.
They're here because they
from
have
the ground up.
The only thing that matters to me. The only thing that should matter to any of us. You know what that is, Tommy?
They're loyal.
That's right.
One day you're busting your back, doing an honest day's work in a city that's been trying to scrape you off its heels since the day you stepped off the boat. And the next you're stuffing your pockets full of Salieri's dirty money.
Override 1 is games with gold right now. That is right. Yes, I have heard of it. I just heard of it and then forgot about it just as quickly.
Every bone
in their bodies.
You want me to become one of those Wall Street boys? Don't sass me, Tom.
I want to play this. I do want to play
I'm trying
this.
to teach you the ropes so you don't get strangled by them.
As long as it's not all buggy and messed up at release, I'll get it.
You're gonna be living the high life, Tom.
You got to earn my money, game.
Don Salieri, you won't ever need to worry about me.
I love the story in this, though.
Welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family.
Next, we're going to introduce you to a turn-based multiplayer strategy FPS from a team in Montreal, Canada. Lemnis Gate is coming in early 2021 and has a unique mechanic built around a 25-second time loop. Check this out.
What are you talking about, Mr. Al? I've never heard of Override. A 25-second time loop? What? Yeah, that is a weird combination of genres there, Alpha. Turn-based strategy FPS. Could be interesting though. There's nothing that says turn-based. I mean, it says turn-based, but there's nothing watching this, it doesn't look turn-based, does it? That looks interesting.
Next spring, get ready to experience memorable moments and non-stop action from all 9 Star Wars films in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. The entire series has been reimagined with new fun-filled LEGO humor, and now we've got your first look at the gameplay trailer.
I'm a bit over LEGO games. Like, they haven't changed enough. Like, you play one now and you've played them all. That's how I'm feeling about LEGO.
Become a Jedi like my father.
The Force is unusually strong with him. That much is clear.
Twisted by the dark side, young Skywalker has become.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
It did seem pretty cool, didn't it, Alpha? Yeah, I agree. Oh, but everything is awesome from the LEGO movie. I see what you did there.
I'm from the Resistance. Your sister Leia sent me.
Luke! One bandwagon at a time, Range. Don't worry about LEGO, but get on the Star Wars bandwagon. I've given you your jumping on point. I need to hear a report back. You know, you've got like a week to get back to me or something. I don't know if you have Disney Plus or not. It's easy to jump on if you have Disney Plus. But make sure the jumping on point is Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. It might sound weird starting at Episode 4, but that's actually the first movie that they ever did. And it is the right starting point. Forget about 1, 2, and 3. Forget about them. That's all I can ask for, Rach. That's all I can ask for.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me. So be it, Jedi.
That's actually funny. Oh, that's not.
Man, Lego Star Wars looks so fun, coming to next gen as well. All right, we'll be right back with more world premieres from huge new games like Ratchet & Clank, Rift Apart, Medal of Honor, Above and Beyond, and Destiny 2. But
Medal of Honor is coming back?
A game that is launching tonight on Nintendo Switch and Steam. It's called
Shadow Drop.
Struggling from Frontier, a fun physics-based platformer where up to 2 players control Troy.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Mark.
Check this out, and remember, you
A bit loud, was I? Mr. Mark is like, shh, I'm trying to sleep. This looks interesting. Pity it's a Switch exclusive, console exclusive. I liked the Han Solo movie as well. Do you know what? I actually do like 1, 2, and 3, but it's not a good starting point. It's not a good starting point. I'm one of the few, though, that like episodes 1, 2, and 3. I actually like 7, 8, and 9 as well. But 4, 5, and 6 are the best. Red Bull. What is this? Age of Empire or something? Or Civ. Sid Meier's Civilization or something. I've never played any of these games. It's mostly a PC franchise, isn't it? I was right first time? I was right the first time, okay. Oh, come on, video.
We're near Little Hope. Did you hear that?
Oh, this is the new Man of Medan, the next one.
That the devil walks among us in Little Hope.
I might try and reset the, I'm going to refresh the video. Hang on. What are we at? Remember, 2 hours and 6 minutes. Hang on.
We're near Little Hope.
I swear it's the recording.
Did you hear that?
What's more proof?
Mr. Mark, you're meant to be sleeping. Stop watching.
Among us in Little Hope.
It's the same. I swear it's the video. "30th of October." Man, the next few months are going to be extreme. I love you, Mr. Mark. Sweet dreams, buddy. Hey, thanks for hanging out and watching this with me, everyone, by the way. It's much more fun watching this crap with you guys than without you.
Hours to that I love going back to is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I have to say, since Origins came out, this new reboot of Assassin's Creed, so to speak, that was my first time getting into it, and I have put almost 400 hours into Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
At the moment, I enjoy to play Fall Guys with my friends. It's very funny, easy to learn, but hard to master.
I have a few games that I binge play, games that I return to every year. Halo, the entire Master Chief Collection, is really a big one for me where that's concerned. But I also still just casually binge Animal Crossing, and I've been doing that basically all year.
I haven't put down Animal Crossing since I downloaded it. I find the daily repetitive rhythm so soothing and predictable. Although much like my house, my island is still
I can't stand even thinking about Animal Crossing.
Best Microsoft Xbox game. And the winner is Tell Me Why. Congratulations to Don't Nod Entertainment. Well, after
What was the winner? What did they win? I don't care what they won. They deserve it. That was awesome today, guys.
Gamescom Daily Show, where you can get all the daily highlights and a late night show experience from gamers for gamers. Back to you, Jeff.
Sorry, Rach. No take backs.
Thank you very much, Sid. And by the way, congratulations to Don't Nod for Tell Me Why, a really important game that is out now that you can play on Xbox and Game Pass.
Yeah, thanks, Alpha.
As we know,
it's
there's
so
a lot
good. I
going on
can't
in the
wait for
world
next
and
week's episode, guys.
Pandemic. Between social conflicts we're seeing in the news and acts of nature, we can see how vulnerable we as people can sometimes be. And now I think it's as important time as ever to remember to come together and support one another. We are a global gaming community. There are millions of people watching tonight.
How the episode ended, Alpha?
We love games, and we know that games are...
Well, you can watch my VOD, or you can wait and watch it on YouTube. Please watch it on YouTube, everyone. Get my views up.
Amongst all the games and trailers. All right, well, one way as a community we can come together to do some good is the Gamescom Forest. Gamescom has launched a reforestation project by planting a Gamescom forest together with the community. Gamers worldwide can go to gamescom.global and donate to plant more trees. So let's plant a forest together. All right, well, now we're going to move on to another game, and this one was announced back in May. Chorus is a dark space combat shooter where players take control of Nara on a quest to destroy the dark cult that created her, featuring rich, ray-traced 4K
later,
FPS
probably today, tonight.
Here is the first look
for
at
me.
gameplay from Chorus.
Probably not long before my stream tomorrow, actually.
You have broken my heart. For your betrayal, you will be broken.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you had to leave, Alpha. Hey, Proud! Oh, Proud missed it too. Tell Me Why was epic, guys. No worries, Mrs. Al, no worries. They've already showed more gameplay in this trailer than they showed at the Xbox event. If you're gonna call your game Chorus, don't spell it with a V instead of a U. Just put the U there. What is the purpose of the V? Apart from just to confuse people.
How many crowns?
Oh, here we go.
have you won? If one game has defined the
I think I've only won 2 crowns.
It absolutely is.
But I haven't played it
Fall
much.
Guys from Mediatonic in London and Devolver.
Nah, it's not meant to be anything like Squadron
Records
Alpha, I
and
don't think.
putting a much-needed smile on everyone's face. Fall Guys, I think, represents our industry at its absolute best.
And it's only made by a little indie
Fall
team,
Guys
Alpha.
experience
Well, they're not an
will
indie
evolve
team anymore.
Season 2.
Don't. Oh, maybe
There's
they are still
a lot
indie.
of new stuff coming, and tonight, Mediatonic is about to give you an exclusive sneak peek at what's next. Get ready. I think the internet is about to freak out. Here it is, Fall Guys Season 2.
Tell me, tell me, tell me. I want to know what it's
Hey,
about.
I'm Joe. I'm the lead game designer on Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, and I just wanted to reach out and say thank you to everyone who's been playing.
What a
and
young
enjoying the game so
dude.
far.
As a team, we've been looking at all the fan art.
Lead game designer.
People have been posting online, and the response to the game has really blown us away.
He looks
Today,
like he's
we just want to give
12.
them their first sneak peek at the rounds and the costumes that they can be enjoying as part of Fall Guys Season 2.
See, I'm a guy who could not care less about the costumes. I want to see if there's new levels. Okay, this looks new. Alright, here's a new level.
In Season 2, you'll be dressing your Fall Guy as a medieval hero and competing across brand new rounds inspired by epic quests from the Middle Ages. Traverse giant drawbridges, dodge swinging axes, and scale movable siege ramps in the quest for ultimate game show glory.
I know people do like the costumes. I'm just saying I don't. I mean, I like them, but I don't care. I want new stages. The costumes is a big draw card, I guess. I probably would like the costumes more when I play it. If it comes to Xbox and I'm actually playing it a lot more and trying to get all the achievements, then I'll probably care more as well.
We hope you've enjoyed the sneak peek of Fall Guys Season 2. We're still adding the finishing touches to development, but if you want to stay up to date, then @FallGuysGame on Twitter is where you want to be. We'll see you on the start line.
That whoever runs their Twitter account is cool as well. Maybe it's that young dude. He seriously looks 12. Well done though. Well done.
My father has Colorado in the palm of his hand.
Colorado?
And he's afraid to close his fist. I am not.
Is this Wasteland?
Liberty's got more brains and cunning than both her brothers put together. She's the only one who could actually run Colorado. She's already tried once.
Vic's a depraved child.
There's some gory shit in whatever this is. It is Wasteland 3. I thought it was.
When I was right there.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get time to get to this game like I said I was going to. I didn't think ahead long enough or far enough.
Go back to Arizona, Rangers, and I'll pretend none of this happened.
I might play it eventually though.
Die alone.
We got it. Wasteland 3.
I really haven't found any new appreciation for gaming at this time, because my appreciation for gaming before couldn't be higher.
Com certeza, jogos multiplayer preenchem completamente a conexão social que eu preciso ter com outras pessoas nesses tempos de isolamento, e é o mais próximo que a gente pode ter de experiências reais com pessoas que estão longe da gente.
You get to travel all over the world in games, which is something I've always taken for granted. At the moment I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima.
I don't know who you are!
I kind of prefer it to the real Japan just because I've heard that in real life they don't let you run around with katanas.
I appreciate games a lot more than films, music.
I don't know you either.
And it's just fine for me to have the time to play with friends or even with my family.
I agree with the first guy though. My appreciation hasn't changed.
Small children, and gaming is the only thing that I get to do for myself anymore. I find it's not only an escape, it's also a way to challenge my brain.
Gaming is becoming clearly more important for a lot of people.
Real influences, I guess.
And from Animal Crossing to the last
I don't know why didn't they ask me to be on, guys?
Yes, it's definitely an incredible.
Where was my invite?
To be a gamer, yes.
Where was my invite?
Hey everyone, I'm Vince Sampella, head of
Vince Sampella, I like this guy.
When we set out to create Medal of Honor Above and Beyond, we knew we wanted to bring the series back to its roots. The Medal of Honor franchise is known for its powerful and exciting single-player story.
Because he's not working at Respawn, technically, is he?
It's a series that is grounded in history, which tells emotionally authentic stories. Peter Hirschman, who directed the original Medal of Honor in 1999, is back at the helm of this project. You'll hear more from him in just a bit. Peter and I actually worked together on Medal of Honor Allied Assault in 2002, and I'm really happy he's joined us at Respawn to craft a completely new experience in VR.
This guy knows how to make a
The
good
team
game,
is creating
though.
a riveting and emotional journey through World War II like you've never seen or played. It weaves in the personal stories of the veterans and survivors of the war through powerful interviews that help set the stage for what players...
That hat, though, look at that. That hat does not suit his head.
We could not be more excited to show the world...
Am I the only one who thinks that?
Medal of Honor Above and Beyond and the game's action-packed story. Let's take a look.
Hey, GP, welcome in, buddy. Did you guys notice that hat looked funny? I love you, Vince. Oh, don't do this again.
I know this is the first time some of you will see combat. I know you're scared. Let me be clear with all of you. I'm scared too.
Welcome to France, gentlemen. I lead the local resistance cell.
Yes, yeah, this is Medal of Honor, guys. I'm wondering, I want to know if is it a story-based game or is it, you know, like a Call of Duty multiplayer copy? That doesn't look like top-line graphics there.
Are perhaps the bravest people fighting in this war.
I love that it's World War II, though.
There is no future in it.
I want this.
Sorry to interrupt, Lieutenant.
Wigsy. Oh, is that what it was? It's in VR. That's why it looks like that. Like with the hand movement being funny.
We'll get you there.
I don't want a VR. I don't have any VR. That's why it looks weird. He's got half an arm. And it's not the arm, the half that's attached to your body.
There are things and people I'm willing to sacrifice myself for.
Surely it couldn't be hard to fix that and just draw the rest of the arm on.
Somehow this motley crew has been tasked with saving civilization.
Hey, thanks for the host, Proud, you bloody legend.
God help us all.
Damn it.
Thank you so much, Vince. That looks incredible. And now we're here with Respawn Entertainment's Peter Hirschman, game director on Medal of Honor Above and Beyond, to talk more about their new VR experience.
How are you, Wigsy?
I gotta say, the trailer really grabbed me. Such an incredible story that you're telling to. Tell us a bit about this single-player experience. What can we expect?
Well, Jeff, thank you for having us on the show. I'm representing a whole team back at Respawn that's been working really hard on this, and it's so exciting to premiere the trailer with you. Medal, going back to its roots, was always about putting the player in the boots of a soldier fighting in World War II. And with VR, we're able to do that in almost a literal way. It's definitely the most immersive experience, most immersive combat experience.
Rachel, welcome to the Discord. I can't believe you weren't already there. If you're not in the Discord, get in there, guys.
To the Office of Strategic Services, commonly known as the OSS. And their mission was sabotage, espionage, search and rescue, everything in between. You name it, they did it. And they're known by a different set of initials now, the CIA. But during World War II, they sent operatives all over Europe, deep behind enemy lines. And that allows us to tell a story where you get to go to these places and locations and participate in events that really helped shape the outcome of the war.
One of the things I love about the trailer is you can tell there's a lot of interactivity in the environment, emergent gameplay. You got the piano and other things in there. Tell us a bit about how you're using that to tell the story. It seems like it's all kind of through a first-person perspective, but there are some story sequences. How do you tell the story?
Oh, well, we shot over 120 pages of narrative. Which is more than
no worries, Rach.
We had a huge.
You didn't have to be sorry.
Cast of phenomenal actors And it was fantastic.
Hey, Reptar, how you doing, you legend?
Classic three-act structure. Act 1 is working with the French resistance.
I was having internet trouble. I had to turn my lurk off. Sorry, Reptar. I was lurking you most of the stream though. Had to turn it off when we started playing this.
The Nazi secret weapon program.
Doing good, buddy.
Involve things like the 262 jet and the V2 rocket and things that could have really turned the tide of the war if we hadn't stopped them. So you get to go on.
My grandfather was in World War II as well, Alpha.
And
he had some stories, that's for sure.
All from your perspective, because it's
no worries, Reptar. Good to see you, buddy.
Is the camera? We don't have cutscenes. We don't have edits. Everything.
It is a decent beard, isn't it, Rach?
Revolves around your perspective, so you experience this story.
Meanwhile, I've been growing this for 5 days.
So it creates a much more intimate and emotional connection with the characters and the things going on around you.
I can't grow it. It's because my jaw is so sharp. It's auto shaves.
For the player throughout the 3 weeks that we were on stage. And all the actors are always reacting and talking to you directly. And in VR, it's such a powerful thing. It's all about building that emotional connection, and it just makes the experience.
Hey, Crazy Stelia.
Authentic.
Oh, yes, Crazy. Fable. Crazy's going to try Fable for the first time.
I'm like, wow, there's so much there to experience.
My grandfather was my favorite human being. Apart from my daughter, he was my favorite human being I've ever met. And he was like my sort of someone I looked up to when I was a kid. He's no longer with us, unfortunately. Hey, Migsy! Eddie, soldier!
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, the thing about VR is that, you know, I've spent we've known each other a long time.
I haven't really paid attention to this chat.
You spend much of your career trying to map natural human movements to a controller and just figuring out
how soon is that future though, Crazy Hazy.
One of the hardest ones is leaning, and in VR, you know how you duck, you just duck, and how you lean in VR, you just
well, I can't cover it up even if I wanted to, Rach.
Around the corner and see where the bad guy is just it heightens the tension so much. It makes it feel all the more real, and when you put that into a multiplayer experience, it just raises it to a whole nother level. So we are shipping, in addition to the campaign, we are shipping a full suite of VR modes, including a few that you can only do in VR, and we're really excited.
So the whole thing's not just VR. That is important. I thought it was going to be all VR.
Wow, well, definitely a full-blown VR experience. I gotta say, I'm really excited to put the headset on.
Hey, Wigsy's here. Yeah, Wigsy hangs out here.
Year, right?
Coming out holiday, so yeah, fasten your seatbelts. We are so excited to bring it to players. We've been working on it a long time. Like you mentioned, it's a passion project for Vince and I and everyone at Respawn. Yeah. It's a wonderful full circle experience for a lot of us that started our careers working on those original set, going back first one and Allied Assault, and now to be able to bring Above and Beyond.
I'm actually super lucky I even exist. So my grandpa, this might upset people, my grandpa was actually a German, and so he was on the wrong side of World War II, but he spent the entire war in a Russian prisoner camp. Right near the start of the war, he was captured, and in a Russian prisoner camp, which is one of the most, even I don't even wish it even on like Nazi, like it is a bad place where he had to survive, and he did survive. And if he hadn't have survived, I wouldn't exist. And he moved to Australia shortly after the war, and I can't imagine how it would have been for a German migrating to another country back then, but he did it, and you know, had my mum here in Australia and stuff like that.
But I am a battle mage. I have broken my vow.
That's right, Alpha.
And now I fight.
But he was, considering he was on the wrong side of World War II, he was a gentle human being. I love that man. Yeah. And obviously not every German soldier had the same beliefs as Hitler and stuff like that. So he was a great man. Absolutely a great man. He can, I'd say he's a large part of responsible for how I am as a person. So there we go. I had the chat with him the day I decided to become a police officer. It was a chat that I had with my grandpa when I was like 5 years old. Exactly, Reptar. 100% right. Soldiers are always fighting wars they don't agree with or might not agree with if they had the choice or if it was them making the decisions. Correct. Exactly, Reptar. You're speaking facts there. Plus, I'm not sure how much of a choice he got. Not sure how much of a choice. Like, you're a healthy young man, you're coming with us, and off you go. And then, yeah, and then he got captured. Anyway, the stories he told about the prisoner camps were just ridiculous. How he could have survived. Oh, there's all sorts of games in this. Oh, is this a Game Pass? Game Pass ad. Mine! Game Pass hype! Ah, thanks, Rach. Game Pass! I just realized I did the flex with my... Normally, because my camera's spun around for watching this, normally you can't see my right arm when I flex. Damn it! Game Pass tunes. Oh, now it's been a bit laggy, but... Woo woo! The best deal in gaming, and it should say on the end of that, ever. Ever! So do I, Reptar. When I get xCloud, I'm getting one of those. Oh, I want that, but there's no xCloud in Australia yet.
Every year at Gamescom, we like to highlight some incredible games made in Germany. And tonight, we have a special announcement about one of the most legendary German games of all time, created by Factor 5. Enjoy.
What did he say? Something legendary something?
最初タリカンの音楽を聴いた時に曲が素晴らしいだけじゃなくてアミガのサウンドそのものも素晴らしいと思いましたね。日本じゃ本当に聞いたことがなかった音楽でした。
What am I watching?
Factor 5 was so far ahead of the curve, and each of their games pushed game technology as far as possible. I'd say they're one of the greatest indie developers of all time.
You spent too much money on all your hype trains, Reptar, by the sounds of that.
今回タリカンのコレクションが出るってことをとても嬉しく思っているし、これはまた当時みたいにみんな
I know. Damn, buddy. Yeah.
This was the first game that allowed me to
I just spent $130 on Avengers, but 100 of that came from my legendary viewers that supported my stream with donations when I put up a donation goal. So I chipped in the extra 30 to get the deluxe edition so I could play it early.
In June, Bungie
I don't even think it'll be that great a game, Reptar. I'm excited to play as the Avengers.
Beyond Light. For the first time ever, Guardians will add a new elemental power to their arsenal, the dark power of stasis.
I actually like the developer
take on
that
the
are making
powers of
it.
darkness to control and dominate the battle. Here's
Crystal
an
Dynamics.
all-new look at Stasis from Destiny 2 Beyond Light.
Again, I'm not a Destiny player. I'm not a Destiny guy. But yeah, you're talking about a $200 US $200. I'm talking about 130 Australian dollars is what I spent.
As you step away from the light, we need only look inward. Focus your power. Let it grow. Our fight is far from over.
Which video, Alpha? Or are you talking about me? Is my audio working? Like, is it in sync? Okay. There could be some sort of delay happening, and it could be not synced properly.
Let them come. This is their fate. One after another.
To be fair, usually when he's talking, I'm trying to read chat, so I haven't like watched his mouth or anything. Yeah. Guys, if you guys didn't see the start of the stream, we played the first episode of Tell Me Why today, everybody. And it was so damn good. I'm going to put it up on YouTube as well if you're listening to this on YouTube. But that is an awesome story. Wahoo, Mrs. Al. Ooh, this time tomorrow we'll be getting ready for the podcast, guys. If you're here now, the Achievement College podcast. I think we're up to episode 9 tomorrow with my good mate Fox.
I have one more award to give out tonight, and
You need me to put it up now.
PlayStation game. So, without further ado, the winner is Cyberpunk 2077. Congratulations.
Of course it is.
Of course, there are even more awards than the ones I announced tonight. So check out the Gamescom Awards user voting.
I don't think I'm going to have a... Well, I'm not going to have a guest unless something happens over the next 24 hours that I don't see coming, Reptar. Unless you want a guest on it, Reptar, I'd be happy to have you back on.
So tune in on Sunday, August 30th.
My guest that I had planned fell through. And then I thought, oh, it's too late now to ask someone
That's it for me
new to come on. Anyone listening, you want to come on the podcast tomorrow, let me know.
We're all in this together.
Preferably a returning guest so that I can so that I don't have to set up anything new.
Thank you very much, Sydney. It's great to have you on the show again this year. A lot of people have been wondering, what will the next generation of gaming feel like? How will it be different? What is that generational difference? Well, back in June, we saw an announcement of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart from Insomniac Games, a title which uses
that's
the
all right,
power of
Reptar.
PlayStation 5,
Like I said,
the
short
SD
notice.
card
I'd rather
drive,
like
DualSense
I said to myself,
controller
I'll just
to create an
won't have a
experience
guest.
that Insomniac says is only possible on brand new hardware. Well, now it's time for you to decide if you see the difference. Here's an extended, uninterrupted demo of live PlayStation 5 gameplay of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Enjoy.
Yeah, from now on it'll be... It's 55 minutes from now, whatever time that is. 55 minutes from now. Tomorrow, but 50... So, what is... 24 hour... Yeah, there we go, 9 PM EST. Yeah. That's the earliest I can do it with Fox.
And not far from where we last saw.
Because that'll be 11 AM my time, which is 10:30 AM his time. And he won't do it any earlier. Like he goes out on a Saturday night. It's a Sunday morning for us.
Oh dear.
Yeah, a lot of people were waiting for Ratchet and Clank. Sorry if I'm just talking over it. I ain't a PlayStation guy. Yeah, I bet, Reptar. Appreciate you doing that, though, back then. But yeah, the next time I have someone return as a guest on the show will be the first repeat guest. But I also don't mind when it's just Fox and I on the show. Like, I like me and him just having a good chat for the podcast as well. Like, but I love having guests on too. So it's a bit of a, you know, pros and cons with that. Yeah, no, I know what you mean, but yeah, I wouldn't say it's a chaotic show, that's for sure. You like it, Rach?
Finally be free of the both of you. Soon, everything you see will be mine. Say goodbye.
What's the video doing? Crazy, you wouldn't be available tomorrow this time, would ya? It's pretty late for you, I think, Crazy.
This device seems to utilize reality shot. There has to be another way across. The rifts appeared to your device. Trying it at one of
Yeah, I've never played a Ratchet game. And obviously, I won't.
That was rather exciting.
Why was Ratchet not in Avengers? He's not from that world. Yeah, I take it that's a no, Crazy. See, for me, at my old schedule, 2 AM would be, yeah, I'll do it. I think I did shoot the podcast once at 2 AM.
Sand sharks from above.
Maybe one day when Fox can't be on it, Crazy, if Fox has something on for the weekend, he can't be on it, I'll get you on it, but we'll do it a lot earlier.
Or at least a very
But yeah, that's the reason it's on a bit late. Because, Fox, just for Fox. I'd love to have you on, Crazy.
I will never get used to that. Hey, at least we're on the same planet this time. Nefarious is on the other.
There is another Ubisoft event in September though, Crazy. We might have to do our reactions to that if you want, Crazy. I don't know when it is yet though, so I need to wait to see. And there's supposed to be an Xbox event soon that I want to cover.
I wish he was doing a worse job. He must have more planned than he is telling us.
300 milligrams of caffeine, baby. There's a lot going on in this game. Not that I've been paying full attention, but there's a lot going on. It's like, let's see how much shit we can fit into one screen. I'd love to have you back for anything like that, Crazy. You know that, though, I hope. Go hard or go home, Ratchet, you reckon? No worries, Reptar. Thanks for hanging out, mate. I don't think there's long left to this.
That's all of them. We have to get the Dimensionator away from Nefarious.
The Dimensionator? I just said I'd love to have you on for anything, Crazy. I've always loved having you on, whether it be the podcast or our reaction stuff. See those transitions? That's apparently the loading. These are apparently the loading screens. How good is that? Showing off the next gen tech. Ooh, I've been rude though. Can we get a shout out for Reptar and Crazy Hazy in the chat? Sorry guys. I get a bit distracted when I'm doing not my normal streaming thing. Although I'm not perfect at it when I'm doing my normal streaming thing either. But some shout outs for Reptar and Crazy Hazy, please guys. Absolute legends.
We are too late. Ratchet?
Who?
PlayStation 5 exclusive. Oh, go get him. Come on, guys. Get Reptar 3 more followers. Do it.
Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, and now I am joined by Marcus Smith and Mike Daly from Insomniac Games.
You guys are on the Agaloblus.
So
You're on the Agaloblus.
Long, uninterrupted.
Aussie Army General's list of approved Bloody Legend Aussie Army streamers, by the way, if you're wondering what that is.
And the SSD. Let me ask you first, Marcus, what are you able to do with Rift Apart that you haven't been able to do before in a Ratchet game because of the power of PS5?
I mean, first and foremost, it's just pure horsepower enables us to fill our worlds with the kind of density and life that we've never been able before. More important, perhaps, though, is the dimensional shifting that we have going on, which uses the SSD that allows us to fling the player from planet to planet to planet, lightning fast, like in way faster than anything we've ever been able to do before.
Yeah, the Rift
Can make a really cool high-tech game, but can't get a microphone to work.
So that's all actual gameplay. Mike, I'm curious, like how does that work as you kind of play through the game? Are there certain moments and levels where you can jump, or how do you play through that?
In the game, there is dimensional damage spread throughout the galaxy that Ratchet & Clank have to find a way to fix. And you can find these weak points in space-time that you can pull to you with your Rift tether. It's like being able to lasso a portal. And that enables you to basically like warp across the world to find new places to discover or gain a tactical advantage.
Wow. You gotta say, like, when you sit and you imagine the jumping from
Apologies for the quality. I don't know. I've tried to fix it a few times, guys, but
and it sounds like there's no load screens.
It's not me. It's them.
That's right. We're going seamless.
That's right. Yep.
Wow. All right. You bite. So confident, both of you say it. I like it. Now, let me ask you about DualSense. That's something that is a big part of PS5. I've had a chance to hands-on with the controller, with the adaptive triggers and the haptics. How are you using that to sort of impact the gameplay of Rift Apart?
So every Ratchet & Clank game is a powerful arsenal of weapons that just exude a ton of personality. And the DualSense,
come on, all right, it's an exciting game. Get on with it.
Made for Ratchet & Clank, just because the haptic is a whole new layer for the weapons to express themselves.
Oh, I did a workout last night.
Your burst pistol, of course.
Aussie's getting his muscles back, guys. Aussie's getting muscle back. I'm starting to notice.
So the shadow bomb, you can actually feel the energy pulsing off the grenade fade away as it gets further apart from you. Basically, the haptics are expressive enough that every weapon feels different and you can tell what you're holding. But of course, the adaptive trigger, like that to a functional level, where in addition to the trigger pull feeling unique, we can actually use that as a super intuitive way to add alternate functions to the weapons. So in the demo, we've got the Enforcer, which is a double shotgun. You can pull the trigger way down until you hit resistance to fire a single barrel. And then whenever you feel like it's the right time, pull it the rest of the way for a double shot. So you might be swarmed by a bunch of little enemies. You only want to waste one shot on them, and then wait a minute for even more to swarm in before finishing them off. But a big guy, you probably want to just give both barrels to right away.
Both barrels.
It's a nice intuitive way of basically raising the skill ceiling and giving you more ways better.
Wow, no, I'm excited to see how you guys are going to roll that out across what I'm sure are an insane, group of weapons as always. Plus, Marcus, tell us a bit about this game. I think some fans have wondered, does this tie into the movie plot line, the game plot line? Like, how it would tell us in the Ratchet verse where this sits.
Well, canonically, this is an extension of Ratchet & Clank Into the Nexus, the 2013 game. But standalone adventure. So it's one that, even if you've never played a Ratchet & Clank game, you can get into it and you'll understand it. And you'll, for hardcore fans, we have a lot of...
Both barrels hype, ba-boom! I wish we had that emote.
All through a whole new light of multiple dimensionality.
Yeah, no, this Rift Tether thing I think looks really exciting. And how often, like, is that something we saw in the demo? Is that something you're going to see like frequently in the game? Are there special moments? Like, I guess I'm curious, like, how often you use that technique for gameplay.
So the Rift Tether has created these anomalies all throughout the galaxy. You'll encounter those. There's even a few more types of dimensional damage you'll encounter that we haven't shown yet. Okay. Now, being pulled between worlds, that's localized to chasing after Dr. Nefarious in the demo. And that's sort of reserved for special moments when you really have to, when the dimensional damage really tears wide open.
Well, I gotta say, it's incredible. And then at the end, we got another tease of this female Lombax. I know you guys have confirmed she is playable in parts of the game.
Come on.
Do we have a name for her?
Come on.
I mean, the world is more interesting with mysteries, and we're going to have to keep this one a little...
Do we get a number of letters in her name or anything?
Oh, God, who cares?
Too many smart people on the internet. They'll figure it out right away.
Who cares?
Though, right? All right, well, we'll have to wait and see what you guys have in store for us. I gotta say,
good try, Jeff,
the
but
Ratchet
come on.
games are always so much fun, and as you said, of the power of SSD and the DualSense all coming together, it looks really exciting. Before we go, though, I think everyone around the world wants to know when we're going to get to play.
I want to know if there's a big surprise at the end.
Us on where you're at in development right now?
Ooh, yum, 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 Mrs. L. Little Soups would be happy.
Mike?
So Ratchet is coming out in the PS5 launch window.
Launch
so
window.
To release a specific release date yet, so stay tuned for that.
They can't give a release date because it'll probably be the day the console comes out.
Like Rift Apart coming in the launch window for PlayStation 5. I gotta say, Insomniac, we're so.
It'll probably be a launch
doing across
title.
PlayStation, and the game looks incredible. So thank you so much for all you've done, and we look forward to more of Rift Apart soon.
Thanks, Jeff. Take care.
All right.
Oh yeah. I'm mirrored so that I'm looking in this direction because normally I'm actually looking over here because the screen that I play on is over here. I had to mirror my camera for this scene. She's okay, Mrs. L. Nothing life-threatening. She's just a bit sick. She's all right.
We'll see you then. Good night.
That's it. That's it. Well, there we go. I'm going to just pause that. There we go, eh? Boom.